What about the boys? What do you guys think?
Ooh, this cool.
I'm sorry, there's bees. Much like the soldiers, they had a lot of things to fear. Not bees so much.
Oh my god.
Bullets, death, and other enemy ships. But there might have been bees. We don't know.
Hi guys, we're back, and today we're looking at a battleship.
Yes, is the USS Battleship in Wilmington.
Yes, I'm super excited about this.
Yeah, I can tell you're super excited. He's been talking about it for like the past day and a half. He saw it and he's like, I've got to go on it. So we're really excited to go see what it looks like inside. I think there's like 9 stories or something like that.
Yeah.
We can go and look around. So I'm excited. He's excited.
I'm excited.
So before we get to it, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Bye. Or actually, let's go.
Let's go inside.
This is the kitchen. This is where they make all of the stuff for the sailors. Huge pots.
Mom, there's a picture of them.
Oh, here's a picture of it when it was working. So this would be where they would come and get their food.
Oh, free food.
Let's see. So this is where they would dish it out to all of the sailors. And then there's where they would sit and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is where they have 3 squares a day. So this is the butcher shop. It's where they have all the meat.
Steel drinking fountains on battleships are called scuttlebutts. You can buy a lot of stuff in the ship store. You can buy tobacco, you can buy cigarettes, you can buy shoelaces, you can buy US Navy hats, and a lot more. So this is where everybody slept.
So all of these cots just flop down. I'm sure they had mattresses, but they are 5 high. And they have lockers, and it's a very, very crowded room, but it's just for sleeping.
As you're taking your tour, you get air conditioning. So it's actually a lot cooler, but when the people were actually on board, there was no air conditioning, so it was really hot.
They said when they laid in their beds, they got really sweaty. So could you imagine what it smelled like down here?
That's probably why I had to have 3,500 calories a day.
Because they sweat off all the calories.
Sweat it all out.
This is the sick ward. This is where they did have an isolation room too in case you had things like smallpox or typhoid fever and they wanted to keep you separated or isolated, obviously.
Diaries were illegal.
And this is just where the sick people came in this huge sick ward. So on the ship, ranking mattered because you get better mess halls, you get better rooms. Like this is an officer's room, and so they get their own room with a nice big bed and a desk. So
chair and shelves.
It's what an officer's stateroom looks like. So definitely ranking mattered when you came on
Shoot,
the
look
ship.
at the medical officer too.
Here's the medical officer's room. Got themselves a nice bed, a desk, typewriter, and a place to keep their clothes.
The one bad thing is that there's really steep stairs and they're kind of really hard to get down without touching anything, so you have to touch the railing. Just bring some hand sanitizer if you come.
Yeah, I don't think you could, if you were disabled or had a wheelchair, you could take this tour. I'm not really sure.
They might have elevators, but we haven't seen any at all, so I couldn't tell you.
Hey Sutton, do you think this is cool as you thought it would be?
Yes.
Not gonna lie, this is really cool. Just so you know, ladies, don't wear any skirts or dresses on this tour because they're a little steep and people might see up your skirt. So
Absolutely. They're more like ladders. Yeah. They're more like ladders, so people going behind you are going to see right up your dress or skirt. So we would suggest pants or shorts.
Yep.
Okay guys, so we're done with our tour. It took roughly like about 2 to 3 hours, a little bit like 2.5, but it was really fun and I thought it was a really cool experience. What about the boys? What do you guys think?
Ooh, this cool.
I'm sorry, there's bees. Much like the soldiers, they had a lot of things to fear. Not bees so much.
Oh my god.
Bullets, death, and other enemy ships. But there might have been bees. We don't know. Anyways, so it is. You can see behind us Battleship North Carolina. It's really kind of cool. It took us about just under 2 hours. The inside of it is air conditioned, so you can walk through it. You can see all the floors, things like that. It's really interesting just to walk through. They also have an audio tour that you can download to your app on your phone. It's like $5 to get the app. You can walk at your own pace. It'll tell you all kinds of things about, bullet sizes, weights, and distance that it travels, and things like that. So It has a lot of facts as well.
Yeah, and like you said, even on a hot day, the inside is air conditioning, which is fantastic.
But I would suggest if you're going to come here, come early because there's people here. There's always people here, I'm sure.
My favorite part about the ship is probably the guns, because I like to see the guns, and we can go inside some of the big guns. So guys, that is it. It was really cool going on the Battleship of Wilmington, North Carolina. I suggest you come here. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell to see more of our videos. Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Every day, I'd like to love you, love you.